Finals. Their focus was on being the best team in the West, and they jumped on that goal right from the start.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Gentlemen, as you know, Kevin Durant is a real gym rat, a guy who just loves the game of basketball, and he enjoys studying the greats. Maybe his favorite? Durant smiled. Larry Bird is a guy I like watching. I watch film on him all the time. I like his approach to the game, his competitiveness, how low maintenance he was. He played hard. He played for the love of the game, and that's what I've got. Guy's one of the best small forwards in league history. Not a bad role model.
No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris. And for the Thunder, the second-best regular season record in the league last season, Steve, at 60-22.
Well, and they had the best point differential in the league, Kevin, which I think is probably the best barometer in terms of how well you're playing. But clearly the Westbrook injury in the first round of the playoffs against Houston just completely took the wind out of their sails. And I would look for Oklahoma City to be back this year. With everybody healthy, they'll have a chip on their shoulders. They want to get back to the finals this year. You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
And Diaw kicks to Parker. Pass to Diaw. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Jackson off the pick from Thabit. Pass to Lamb. 6 to shoot. No good from outside. Spurs shooting just 31% in the game.
Seems like every year, guys, you look at Tony Parker and he's found something else to add to his game. He's always improving.
Bellinelli passes to Bonner, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
A great second quarter here after a difficult first. I'd say they knocked the rust off. Sometimes it takes a little while before you get the blood flowing and you find your rhythm.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Jackson against Parker. Jackson kicks to Durant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. But last season for Tony Parker, arguably his best ever. 20 points a game, almost 8 assists, 52% Steve from the field. And there was even talk at midseason about maybe MVP consideration.
Well, his ability to score inside around the rim is amazing, but he's also become a master of knocking down the jump shot from that 15 to 18-foot range. But really, this team has been built now around Parker. Their offensive strategy completely tailored to suit his talents.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Thunder trailing by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Jackson dishes to Durant. Right side Durant. And that one's good. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know what I love about Durant, Kevin, is the fact that he can be cruising along and then all of a sudden he'll just kick it into high gear. You know, he gets his points quietly at times because it comes so effortlessly. But when the game's on the line, he can get hot and just bury you.
Steve, if you were just going to dream up a score, a machine-like, video game-like score, KD, Kevin Durant, is what you would come up with. Long, lean, can shoot it deep, ball skills, and the attitude and aggressiveness of a late-game closer. You know, the Spurs really have a cohesive culture, and part of that is something that Greg Popovich has been able to do, and that's being able to join guys together that normally might not hang out. For instance, you had Matt Bonner taking Steven Jackson out to a Coldplay concert last season. One way to help guys get to know each other off the court, and it helps them on the court.
Collison, no good.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, fellas, Greg Popovich, known for his sarcastic, sometimes contemptuous answers to some of the questions from us media members. He said it seems to entertain everyone but his wife. She tells him to cut it out, be a grown man, and show some maturity. But he said, I can't. I simply can't do it. Guys?
Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he? Thank you, Doris. And back to Popovich and the Spurs, he really makes a point of getting to know his players and have them get to know one another.
That's right, Kevin. He likes to have his players have a sense of perspective about the world. He wants them to know that there are other things going on besides the NBA. In fact, back in 2012, he had the players watching the presidential debates together.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Lamb kicks to Durant. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by Durant. Lamb's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now Parker, he has 5. No good. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Thunder out in front. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.